Hi. Okay, I'm on my way to work right now. I just had a thought. A good 5 minutes here to myself. Okay. I saw the end of Tangled, and honestly, with the needless lore, I mean, I don't understand why they couldn't just have Gothel return, because, it's the whole Chekhov's gun thing. You show it at the beginning of episode 2, and then you said, well, no. We're gonna just suddenly say the big bad of the series is now the ancient demon thing, because apparently bringing back Gothel was just too much. I don't know, but for whatever reason. But anyway, the difference between these two characters, which is Cass and Lyra from Miraculous Ladybug and Cat Noir. Cass doesn't really work. Her motivations is crappy at best, and as soon as she has the power, she's evil. As soon as you take away the power, she's good again. And it's like, I'm your friend now. And having Rapunzel need a trio because, Variant became evil, and then Cass became evil, so then Variant needed to become good, so the narrative needed the trio. So it was contrived where he regrets what he did. So now he's redeemable. After literally turning into Darth Vader, he's now redeemable because now he regrets, because the narrative says so, because it needs to be a trio. So he's the next best thing, so we gotta redeem him. And it's ugh, whatever. Anyway, yeah, it's a character replacement. They did the same thing in Stranger Things, season 1, with Will and 11. Somebody actually theorized that they were the same character. It's no, that's not the same character. It's narratively they needed a character to go out for the character to come in. It's a character vacuum. That's the thing. But anyway, so Cass's, flip, turn on a dime, redemption, about face of her, even if it took away the power, she's still going to be embittered. Having the power does not mean she's evil. It's having the power just gives her the ability to enact her rage and her revenge on Raps and Corona. Take the power away, she's still going to be enraged because it's not the core symptom, which wasn't resolved at all. Their relationship was resolved after the fact. It's I regret now because the power's gone, and now let's make up. It's that's not how that works. You make up, then take away the power. That kind of makes a bit more sense. Lyra, when she was evil to begin with. She was a lying, manipulative hussy, lack of a better term. And when a ladybug called her out on that, she became evil. And then when you saved her, she was one of the first people that stayed evil, because the social dynamic or the cause was not resolved. The state was saved, but they didn't resolve the core issue, which she has a lot of, apparently. And so, yeah, her staying evil and continuously helping Hawkmoth, even while still in civilian standard mode, yeah, that makes sense. She's still the bad guy, regardless of her power. But Disney, oh, well then. Disney says, see, we gotta have those slapdash redemptions, because it's time. And it's just, that doesn't feel right. And then at the end, when they finally figure out how to defeat someone, because always you gotta add the plus and the minus together, powers, to cancel them out and cause them to explode or whatever. What the hell do you call it? The exciting incident where they defeat the bad guy. Oh, and look, Cass is mysteriously on the ground for some reason. Is Cass hurt? We didn't see anything happen to her. We just saw the explosion happen over there, and she's over here, suddenly on the ground. And she's not bleeding, because no one ever bleeds in these things. So it's so did a rock hit her? Why can't we see a rock hit her? Show, something actually happening to her, other than she's on the ground. So clearly something must have happened. And so Raps comes up with a new poem, guessing it's a combination of the two or something like that, and brings Cassandra back because she's unconscious. dead? We don't know. She's just lying on the ground, unresponsive. And then she magically recuperates or resurrects. We don't know. The rest of the cast doesn't fix the castle or anything. That's still in disrepair, still in ruins. And then she sent the power away into space. I guess back to where it belonged. I'm guessing. I don't know. But it's all a bit contrived because the last 5 minutes we got to resolve this. Anyway, yeah. So that's the brief lesson here. Is if you're going to have a redemption, you got to actually work on the actual psychological or social issue, not just take her power away. That doesn't resolve anything. I know Hawkmoth doesn't make people evil; it just holds them at a bad moment. They don't get over it. Like case in point, okay, when Cat Noir was going to cataclysm the Christmas tree during the Christmas tree special, what stopped him was the memory of his mother suddenly flashing in his mind. Now, what Hawkmoth's thing does is that it prohibits outside factors from that part of that moment in your mind. So if you're angry, you're going to stay angry. Very little is going to actually prevent you from not being angry. And so that's the difference between Cat Noir, that moment, that act, and all the other villains that were being akumatized. So, yeah. So it's just a point of fact. You gotta work on this. You can't just slapdash redemption these things anymore. You can't, because they just don't work. They just don't work. It just feels forced and fake, and like, why would I want to watch this if it's fake? If you're not going to put any effort into your writing, why should I watch you? Anyway. Again, this is why the Venture Brothers are so popular. It's great storytelling because they take 2 to 3 years to write the damn thing. To write each season. That's why they're good. They're overly complex with a cast of like 20 or 40 people. But it works because they work this stuff out. They give everyone legitimate, motivations and character depth if they needed to. Alright, so take care. And here's my turn. Alright, so take care, and as always, see you at the movies.